Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a highly requested video. I know I feel like I always say that, but you guys have been asking for a top favorite perfumes for a while. I was hesitant to do a favorites versus a perfume collection video. I asked you guys on Snapchat, you guys said you wanted to see a favorites, and I said I would do a top 10. But of course, we all know that it's impossible for Rose to pick 10 of something. So I picked 15. I know that's like a lot, but I am just a perfume junkie. I am the true definition of a perfume junkie. If I smell a perfume that I like, I automatically buy it on the spot. I love perfume. I'm not really like that signature scent kind of girl. I mean, although some of these I really do like use and abuse and have repurchased. There isn't that one perfume that everyone just associates with me. I guess all of these kind of smell like me. I get tons of compliments on my perfume, whether I'm at a meetup or I'm online at a drugstore. People are always telling me I smell good, so I'm here to show you guys my top 15 favorite perfumes. I also have a couple of tricks and tips for you guys that will help you prolong the wear of your perfume and really help it stay on your skin. Perfume is so personal. What smells good on me might not smell good on you, and vice versa. A perfume that lasts on me might not last long on you. So these are just the perfumes that I like, and I'll kind of briefly explain, each one. But honestly, I feel like it's so boring to sit here and just tell you each and every note and what Sephora describes it as. Just know that these top 15 perfumes, these are like my jam, and I love these perfumes. And although I don't really have like a top favorite perfume, like one that I can pick for the rest of my life to smell like, I do kind of have favorites because I tend to rotate these like 3 or 4 in my collection. So I'm going to start off with those. And the first one that I have to mention is Carolina Herrera 212 Sexy. I talk about this perfume a lot to you guys on my channel, to people in person. Like, I'm always shouting this perfume out. I feel like it's so underrated, which is a kind of a good thing. I feel like no one really smells like this. So it's this little bullet bottle. It has 2 like twisty balls. I know I always like crack up when I say this. I'm so mature, but it has 2 balls. I used to think both of these little balls were 2 different scents, but they're not. They're the same scent. This one is a 3.4 fluid ounce. I get this at Sephora. I know some Sephoras don't carry Carolina Herrera 212 Sexy. We can definitely get it online. I heard it was getting discontinued, but I don't think so. They also have like an intense version of this, which I've never tried. I just have the original 212 Sexy. If I'm just every day like running out the door and I don't know what perfume to pick, this is the one that I choose because it is sexy. Literally, just like the name describes, it is a sexy scent. It is musky, it is deep, it is feminine. This scent is daytime and nighttime appropriate for my life anyway, but I guess people would consider this a nighttime scent because it is very musky and deep and sexy. I actually lost this somehow in my room, or I don't know, I misplaced it and I went and rebought it instantly. I had to get it. I feel like I'll always be repurchasing this no matter what. It's just something that I have to have in my collection. So Carolina Herrera 212 Sexy is my, I would say, most used perfume. Whether it's daytime, nighttime, I get compliments on it. It's very sexy and musky. My second most used, or like recently most used perfume, is the Versace Eros. I actually gifted my dad the cologne version of this. It's like a blue bottle, like a blue liquid. I believe my brother even has it. So when this came out for females, the bottle just was calling my name. It is a gorgeous bottle. It's gold, clear. The actual liquid is like a gold tint, and I was just really drawn to the bottle. I saw Nicole Guerrero post it and I was like, I have to have it. My best friend actually works with perfumes and she said that they didn't even have it at her location yet. So when I saw this on Sephora.com, I instantly ordered it and I am so glad. This is a very clean scent. It almost smells like that soapy clean scent. It's on the verge, but it's still very wearable. It's very crisp, very fresh. It kind of reminds me of like Ralph Lauren scents. It reminds me of a crisp polo. I know, I like say the weirdest description, so I don't know why you guys want me to do this video. It's just like absurd to me, but if you can think of like a crisp, polo shirt, like what it would smell like in a Macy's, that's what this smells like. It's very fresh and it's very wearable. It's very daytime appropriate. Now, the only downside to this perfume is that it doesn't last that long on me. I've heard a lot of people say that this doesn't last long, but I don't care. I love it. Like, I love to spray this, and maybe I'm just not smelling it on myself and other people smell it, because I still do get compliments when I wear this. It's not musky and oily. It's very just like clean, fresh. It doesn't make you feel sticky. Some perfumes can do that. So this is the biggest bottle that it comes in. It's a 3.4, and I believe this was like $120, which is very expensive. I know, but I just had to have the big bottle of this because I don't know, the bottle was just too cute to give up. So Versace Eros. You're gonna hear me say most frequently picked up, because that's how I kind of test what perfumes I really like, is on a day-to-day basis, what perfume am I gravitating towards. So since I do have a large collection, I have other perfumes that I have. These are the ones that I'm constantly picking up. So those are my two most used. Number 3 would be this Vince Camuto. I believe this is just the Vince Camuto original perfume. It's the one with this gold bottle top and has like a little pink bow on it, because they have so many different ones. They have like a floral one, this one, but this is just like the original. I get these on Whole Look whenever I see like a perfume deal. I always pick one up. I actually put one of these, like a bigger version of it, in a goodie bag for the beauty seminar, and I just had to put it in there because this is also like one of my favorites. I've repurchased this maybe like 4 times already. I always get the small bottle on Whole Look. Vince Camuto is also at Ulta, so you can find this at Ulta, not Sephora. Also like Perfume Mania and perfume stores, but I love the bottle, but the scent is just so sexy. It's almost like a cologne scent. It's like that manly, musky scent. Like for those girls who like to wear cologne, because I know some girls actually purchase like men's cologne, but you want to still have a little something girly, this is it. This is so sexy. Carly Bybel mentioned this in her video. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I love that perfume. I'm more into a sexy scent, so this one is definitely one of my like nighttime, date night, I want to like feel extra perfumes, and it does last so long on me. I love it. I just love the bottle, and that's my number 3. Number 4 is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. I know a lot of people have bought this because of me. I mentioned this in the last perfume favorites. Oh my god, this is such a fruity floral scent. It is so good. So if you don't really like sweet scents, I wouldn't recommend this. This is not a sexy scent. It's a very clean scent. I love it, love it, love it. It's just unique. I've never smelled anything like this. I absolutely love this perfume. It's very pretty and delicate, but very fruity at the same time. So love this, love the bottle. You guys definitely have to smell this. It's a very unique scent. Never smelled anything like it, and you guys, like, you have to try this if you haven't. The next perfume that I've been picking up a lot, that's also one of my tops, I mentioned this in my last favorites video, is MAC Turquatic. I liked it, then I didn't like it, and now I like it again. I've been wearing this every single day, pretty much like since I got it. I love this perfume. It is so good. This kind of has like a woodsy, floral, but still clean and fresh and crisp scent. It smells like a MAC store. That's the really only way I can describe it, because this is their signature scent. They used to actually carry a whole bunch of other perfumes, but this is the only one they sell now. I really want to pick up the body lotion and shower gel. That's how crazy I am. I have the rollerball as well because I just love it. I think it's a great summer scent, and yeah, it's a great summer scent. That's really how I can describe it. Next is an oldie, not an oldie, but I guess it's kind of an oldie because it was in my last perfume collection video, Giorgio Armani C. You guys have also tweeted me and messaged me that you guys bought this because of me and that you love it. This is the definition of a sweet perfume. It smells almost like candy. A lot of people say it's similar to Prada candy. I don't have that, but this is a very soft and sweet scent. If you don't like sweet scents, like they give you a headache, you won't like this. But oh my god, every time I wear this, people like are just like falling in love with it. It smells so good. The bottle is really amazing. It's soft and delicate. I love mixing this perfume with any of my other ones because it's so sweet that anything else kind of just balances it out, and it smells amazing. I always mix this. I always like spray this all over on my hair, everything, and then throw on like a sexy scent if I want to make this more like nighttime appropriate. So love that, and it's very sweet. Next favorite of mine is YSL Black Opium. I only have the little roller ball of this, and this has lasted me a while even though I've killed it. It's the like little spray. It's not really a roller ball because I hate roller balls. It's a little spray one that I got at Sephora, and I am obsessed with this scent. This perfume is like Lancôme La Vie. I can't even say it. Life is Beautiful. It's like that on crack. It's that scent times 100. It is, I mean, it's almost identical, but it's just a lot more potent, a lot stronger. This is also a very sweet scent. It smells like flowers and candy. It's a daytime scent for me. The bottle, like the actual bottle that comes in, is absolutely gorgeous. I've been meaning to pick it up, but I just haven't had the time to, but you need to try this. It's new. I think it's new anyway. And a lot of you guys like told me about this, and I just went out and bought it online. Like, I didn't even smell it in store just because you guys told me it was so good. And I love it. So thank you to you guys who recommended that to me. The next perfume that I've been picking up a lot is Escada Turquoise Summer. I heard Lizzie from What Would Lizzie Do recommend this, and she described it as a perfect summer scent, and it is exactly that. This reminds me of when I used to wear this Ed Hardy perfume. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a pink bottle, and I used to swear by that in high school. That was my scent. It was so sweet, like candy. And this smells very, very, very close to it. Perfect summer scent. It's like a Barbie. I throw this on when I'm going like shopping, perfume shopping, where I want to smell really girly, because I feel like this isn't the scent for date night. I mean, you could wear it for date night, but for me personally, I like more sexy, musky, woodsy scents for nighttime. This is very daytime appropriate, very just like throw it on when you're going out to school or work or shopping. But I really wouldn't even wear this to work because it's very strong and very, very sweet. It's not that. I have another set that I'm going to tell you guys that I would wear to work, but this one is more of a like shopping perfume. I know that sounds kind of absurd, like she has a shopping perfume and she has like a, you know, going to the park perfume, but this is just real.com. This is how I wear my perfumes based on where I'm going. So I like throwing this in my purse too. I have the smaller version. I want to get the bigger one because this is limited edition. Like all Escada perfumes, I feel like they're limited edition. Maybe they are, I'm not really sure, but I know this is limited edition. I got this at Ulta, and I definitely want to pick up the bigger one and the other scent that it comes in. My next perfume is definitely a classic for me. I've talked about this a lot. This is the Givenchy Haute Couture. And I used to have the toilette version, now I have the parfum version. This is such a unique scent. I dare you to go to Sephora and ask a sales associate for this. Every time I've asked for this perfume, the Sephora employee is always like, oh my god girl, you know. I feel like you join like another society, like you join another crew when you talk about this, because this is a very like elite club I feel like knows about this perfume. I know that sounds crazy, but it is so good. My brother's girlfriend actually put me onto this, and I used to smell her like all the time. Like when she would come to my house, like what the hell, like she smells good. Sweet but sexy and very just like alluring, and I would always just kind of like be really shy. One day I just asked her and she whipped it out of her purse. She's like, I carry with me every single day. This is my scent since high school. Like it's the only perfume I wear. And I'm like, what is it? Givenchy Haute Couture. She says that she only gets the parfum version. It does smell a little different than the toilette. I think I kind of prefer the toilette, but this is what I have right now, and it's very musky. A little bit of patchouli and like woodsy. So pretty. I don't know. You just have to smell it for yourself. Love that one. It is amazing. My latest addition to my perfume collection has actually been one of my favorites lately. This is Versace Bright Crystal. I've heard everyone and their mama talk about this perfume. Every time I would smell this at Sephora, I didn't like it. I don't know if it was the mix of all the scents that I was smelling, but it just gave me like a nauseous feeling. So I actually never wanted to pick it up because I just felt like everyone had it, and I was just like, I don't want that. Like everyone talks about it, whatever. I'm gonna smell like everyone else. My mom actually got it for me for graduation because she heard me talking about it, and I'm in love with it. This is also a very sweet perfume. This is what a like Macy's kind of smells like. I will leave the notes for every perfume down below, like the Sephora description, because honestly guys, I don't know what else to say. I really like it. It smells really good. You should try it. This kind of smells like bathroom spray, but not in a bad way. Like I can't really explain it. It smells like air freshener in a way, but because it's so floral. It's the type of perfume that starts smelling better throughout the day, and like the longer you wear it, when you first spray it's like, whoa, floral and too much, but then it really just kind of sinks in, well anyway on me, and it's very wearable. So I love this Versace Bright Crystal. I want to try the other one. It's like a yellow bottle, so yeah, I love that one. Next up is Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. I never thought I would say I love a Jessica Simpson perfume, but holy shit, this is amazing. It's the type of perfume that when you spray it, it smells good instantly. Because you know when you spray a perfume, it smells like alcohol or just too strong. Not this one. This one you spray and it's just like, bam, the scent is already like set. It's so hard to like explain and it's weird. But Angie actually put me onto this. She had this in California and I saw her, you know, like spraying this all over the room and on her clothes. And it was one of those perfumes that wasn't like okay, this is the perfume I'm gonna wear to go out. It was more of like the type of perfume that you just spray on everything and then you might spray something else on top when you're actually leaving the door. I kind of use this as like a clothes perfume, hair perfume, even though you're not supposed to spray perfume on your hair. It dries it out. On my bed, on my towel, on myself as well, like on my body right when I get out of the shower to go to bed. This is the perfume that I wear. Yes, I wear perfume to bed. I am extra, I will admit it. I like to smell good to go to bed. Don't judge me, but this is the perfume that I spray like on my whole body. I have like perfume everywhere. I spray this all over and then, you know, forget about it. So then when people like hug me, if I forget to put perfume in the morning, I still smell good. So Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. If you see it on Whole Look, if you see it at Target, Walmart, Walgreens, wherever, pick it up. It's so good and it's really inexpensive. It's probably my cheapest perfume and I'm obsessed with it. Next up, a perfume that I love is the Tory Burch perfume, and this is, I believe, a new scent. I got it at Sephora, and funny story, I was at Duane Reade and I'm standing behind this lady and I couldn't help but smell her amazing perfume. And I am not really like a shy person, so I just, you know, I tap her and I say, excuse me, like, I'm sorry to bother you. What perfume are you wearing? And she's like, oh, let me show you. She whips this big bottle out of her purse. I felt like she was me in an older body because she whipped out this big bottle of perfume. Like, that is so me. I would carry a huge perfume bottle in my bag. And she's like, it's Tory Burch. And she starts like spraying it on herself. She's like, you want some? Sprayed it on me and I was like hooked. I bought it the next day at Sephora. This is a very work appropriate scent. It's clean but still a little sexy, but more just clean. Like, it's just a fresh perfume. You smell like, you know, floral and girly, but it's still professional. So I love that about this, and the bottle is just like, come on, it's so cute. So I love this perfume. Definitely take a whiff. Definitely smell that at Sephora the next time you're in there. Next is my other work perfume, and this is Chance by Chanel. This is the pink kind of bottle. It's like a light purple pink. A lot of people recommended this to me and I was always just like, I don't really like Chanel perfumes. This is bomb.com. This smells like that girl that's in your circle of friends that's always put together and always, you know, done right. Like hair done, nails done, perfume on all the time. This is that kind of scent. And I feel like a lot of people who work at department stores that buy this and wear this. And that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like Macy's or like someone who works at a department store, but someone young. And I think it's so work appropriate. I think it's so soft and sweet, but so girly at the same time. So I love Chance by Chanel, and it has to be this one. Like, it's the Thunder, I guess that's how you say it. But I love this scent. So good. And I know a lot of people love this. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out because the hype is worth it. Next perfume I love is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. I got this because of you guys. You guys recommended it to me. I got the little baby version of this because I wasn't sure I was going to like it. It's very floral, and I don't pick this up as much as I pick up my other ones. I kind of just throw this in my purse because it's small, and I like to spray the inside of my purse with this, or kind of spray this like on my jacket or my scarf. It's very, very floral and feminine. Almost too floral for me, but it's still a really good perfume. I still love it, and I do pick it up, just not as often as I pick up my other ones, but it's still in my tops. So Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. We're almost done. We only have two more. Next one is the Estee Lauder Modern Muse Chic. This is the one with the little studs on the bottle. I picked this up during the holidays, and I kind of do have to agree with myself that this is a holiday perfume. This doesn't smell like a Christmas tree or anything, but it reminds me of the Christmas and holidays. This has a really heavy musk scent, but it's not a heavy perfume, but it's heavily musky. Does that make sense? This is another perfume that almost leans towards cologne scent. And this is that kind of like oily perfume where you spray it on your chest and it leaves like a little bit of a residue. But I kind of like that because for me, those are the ones that last longer. So I love this perfume. I feel like I don't show it enough love, but I've had this bottle for a while and I haven't really, you know, hit a dent in it. So I love this and I think you guys should try it. I believe they still sell it at Ulta, so definitely just smell it. Let me know what you guys think of that one. My last one is this Cartier Rose perfume, and I don't really show this one as much love as I'd like to, just because I feel like it takes so long to like set in. When you first spray it, it's like, whoa, alcohol. And I heard also Nicole Guerrero talk about this, and it's floral, but it's not too floral. It's just like a, you know, everyday kind of just throw on scent. It's not my favorite, but I still wear it when I don't want to like waste my other perfumes. I still want to smell good. I throw this one on. I love the bottle that it's like a twist up. I like spraying that one on my body at night, which brings me to my tips and tricks on how to make your perfume last longer or smell stronger. So when I take my shower at night, you know, come out the shower, I pat myself dry, I apply my lotion immediately because that's how I do my lotion. I'm still kind of wet, like damp, and I apply my lotion. What I do is I will spray a perfume at night right after my lotion. So let's say, you know, my body still has like a coating of lotion. I will then just spray my whole body with this, let's say, Fancy Love. Boom, go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, put like maybe 1 or 2 sprays of that same perfume. It's kind of like my base perfume. And then what I'll do is if I really want it to last, I'll apply a little bit of oil, like this Caudalie Divine oil, on my wrists. And then I will apply 1 spritz of perfume on one wrist, another on the other. I never rub anymore because you're not supposed to. It kind of ruins the, I don't know what, of the perfume, but you're not supposed to. I've heard that so many times. So I just boom, spray one, spray behind my ears, 1 and 1. I do 1 on top, kind of like sit on top of my head, which I know it's not good to spray perfume on your hair, but I've had no problems with that, so I like to spray it on my hair. And then I'll just go and do like a couple body spritz. I don't do the whole like ankles and knees thing, like behind the knees. Like that's a little too much work for me, but I've heard that works. I just make sure I hit my wrists, behind my ears, on top of my hair, and my clothes. I basically have like a base perfume on my skin. So let's say I go in for a hug, I still have like my whole skin layered in that like base perfume that I used at night. And then I still have that like strong scent from when I walk in a room. That's what people smell. I hope that makes sense. I know it's extra, but it works for me. And I guess another tip, it's kind of like a no-brainer, but if a perfume has a roller ball, get it, because you can just throw it in your purse and just keep retouching that perfume up. Or if you forget to perfume yourself that day, you can just spray yourself in the daytime when you're on the go. So roller balls are always a good idea, and I try to always get the ones that are like sprays, not roller, because I feel like roller balls just don't do it for me. But the Turquatic only comes in a roller ball, so that's the one I'm showing you here. I've talked about Scentbird before, and a lot of YouTubers talk about it. This is the Issey Miyake floral perfume. So it has this little like perfume bottle, which actually lasts you a really long time. They spray the whole thing with perfume. You twist up and down and you get to sample a perfume. So this is a good way to find out if you're gonna like a perfume or if the perfume works with your body chemistry and your essential oils. So this is cool because you don't want to just shell out 80 bucks. And sometimes when you smell a perfume in Sephora, like I said, when you're smelling so many different perfumes and there's so much going on in Sephora, it's hard to just focus on one scent. Also, when you're at Sephora smelling the perfumes, ask them if they have the coffee beans around, because when you smell coffee beans, it kind of like cleans your palate or cleans your senses, and then you can go in and smell a different perfume and it's not going to affect it. Coffee beans just kind of neutralize everything, neutralize odors. So yeah, you know, smell a perfume, smell the coffee beans, give it a second, and then you can go and smell another perfume. Because if you're smelling all these perfumes, you don't even know what you like, you don't even know what you smelled, and it kind of just messes everything up. So Scentbird is a cool way to sample a perfume. You can also get samples at Sephora. So, you know, you can go up to the sales associate with 2 perfumes or 1 perfume and ask them to make you a sample, and they would gladly make you a sample. You can try it out, and the samples actually last you like 2 days. You know, you can spray it on yourself, see if it lasts, see if you get compliments, see how people feel about it, because there are some perfumes, I forgot what it was. It was a perfume that I had that my mom just absolutely detested. So I just couldn't spray it on myself because she would not like it in the house. It just smelled bad to her. So that's one way to kind of test perfumes out, is to get a sampler. And another tip is to get an atomizer. I don't have mine here, but you just look up atomizer. They always have them on HauteLook. It's like this little tube. They sell them pretty much everywhere now, Bed Bath & Beyond. And you spray your perfume into it. Like, it's kind of cool. You just kind of like spritz it in. Like, you take the cap off, you spritz it in, and then you have like a travel size of your perfume. The most famous brand is called Travelo. That's a famous atomizer. Travel perfume on the go little apparatus. So I hope you guys found this somewhat helpful and not like a completely waste of time, because it's kind of hard to describe perfumes on your own without having the help of like Sephora's little description. But I will be listing them down below just in case you're that type of person that goes by like notes and scents and descriptions. I will list all the descriptions and the order of the perfumes that I mentioned them in. If I were to recommend one perfume for you to buy, just go ahead and buy, like, without even smelling it, Carolina Herrera Too and Too Sexy. I still love Gucci Guilty. I still love Gucci Premier. I still love so many other perfumes that I've talked about on my channel. These are just the perfumes that I like right now. I feel like every time I talk about perfumes, people are like, why didn't you mention Gucci Guilty? Or like, why didn't you say this? It's like, okay, I still like that perfume. Maybe I just haven't rebought it. Or maybe I just moved on to other perfumes. You're not going to just stick to one perfume for the rest of your life. And if you do, cool, good for you. I'm not. So these are just the perfumes that I gravitate towards and pick up on a daily. I will also be mentioning the winner of the contest in my next video, so definitely look out for that. And I have a little like sneaky peeky giveaway in another social media app. Hint, I'm not even gonna give you a hint. If you follow me on that social media, you know. Before I go, I just quickly want to mention what I have on my face. On my lips, I'm wearing MAC Whirl lipstick. This is one of their new matte lipsticks and I'm obsessed with it. I use the Whirl lip liner as well and it is amazing. And I kind of broke the rules of makeup and used an eyeliner that doesn't go with my lipstick, but that's okay. And it's the LA Girl Aquatic eyeliner. It's just like baby blue, which looks really good in pictures. And my eyelashes I mentioned in my haul, I was going to tell you guys if they're kind of like House of Lashes Iconic, which they kind of are similar, they're just not as dramatic. These are the Eyelure Definition number 126. I do like them. I just still love my Iconics and my Cocoa Goddess a lot better just because the band, I don't know, it was just kind of difficult to maneuver on my eye. But yeah, that's what's on my face and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Everyone knows me as, does that make sense? And tips for you guys as that will help you body, you know, fluid, what? So I'm not really gonna go, yeah.